Do not attempt to adjust your device screen. We are in control of the broadcast. We control the horizontal. We control the vertical. The time has come. Please stand by for a live transmission from Halloween Daily News. Yes, 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 you know what time it is. Light up those pumpkins, everybody, because we are live. Let's see who else is awake and alive out there this evening. Hello, Haddonfield, and happy Michael Myers Monday. Welcome to it if you're new here. My name is Matt. We are Halloween Daily News, and this little autumnal festival of orange and black is what we like to call Michael Myers Monday Live, our weekly gathering with the greatest fan community in the world. Fans, friends, fanatics, and everything in between. And that brings me to my friends over here, lighting it up like they do every week in the live chat. What's up, everybody? Happy Michael Myers Monday. If you're new, welcome. Thanks for joining us. And to everybody else, welcome back. What is up, y'all? You made it through another week, through another Monday. And like I say every time, that in itself, just surviving, like Laurie Strode surviving the night, just surviving, that in itself is reason enough to celebrate. So, however you're celebrating tonight, I'm with you. Happy Michael Myers Monday, and I appreciate you being here with me. Happy Michael Myers Monday. It is the first Monday of October 2024. That's another reason we're celebrating tonight. And I think I got a fun show for you. It's not going to be a very long one. I doubt we'll even be on till midnight, to be honest with you. We don't have a whole lot to go over. I've got a few little pre-recorded things we're going to hit on. A couple little news bites, of course. And we'll see what else we get into in the discussion area. But next week is going to be a very, very exciting Triple M with a very, very special guest that I'm going to be revealing to you guys in just a couple minutes. But you're going to want to mark your calendar. Don't miss next Monday. Whatever you do, it's going to be an early start time too. All those details are coming up in just a couple minutes. I'm going to be breaking that news. Let's see. Let's check into the live chat right now before we do anything else, because it's all about you guys. We are hanging out. That is the main reason I'm here tonight. Like I said, we don't have breaking news to go over. We got some fun news to talk about, but I'm here to hang out. It's the first Monday in October. It's our time. We got 4 Mondays in October. Not that Monday's the only time that we necessarily go live or have to go live, but it is our time, Triple M time. So we're gonna be here, if all goes as planned, all 4 weeks this month and beyond. I see Andromeda lighting it up right now in the live chat. Let's see, Andy Wolf is in here as well. What's up? Big Rick James, Halloween vibes in the house. What's up, man? Phil's here. Darlene has checked in. Some illustrious channel members, like I said, Andromeda, Fall Guy, Rob Windsor. Some of our favorites in here. You too can be a channel member. It's only $5 a month, and you get all kinds of exclusive perks. And you join our growing community like these guys are already a part of. Sam is in here as well. Thank you, man. Thank you for being here. Just watched my top 24 items. On Pat's show. Awesome. Nice. Yeah, we were talking about that last week. My appearance on Patrick's podcast. Speaking of which, Brett's in here. What's up, man? Happy Michael Myers Monday to you. Let's see. Michael Myers is here. Michael Myers fan Jenny is here. Awesome. Love the new name as well. Solid Saturn in the house. Good to see you, man. Blake's here. Another illustrious channel member. Who else do we have in here? I think I saw Megan check in earlier. Al, City Kitty. All right. Michael Myers stalking us in the live chat. Andromeda's putting away groceries. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Happy Michael Myers Monday to you all. Like I said, it's going to be a very loose show tonight. And I'm here really, like I said, to start the excitement for next week's show, because that's going to be a big one, a really cool one. I do have, like I said, a few little news bites that we'll chew on, as stated in the headline, and a few others. A couple pre-recorded items. But first, I want to give you a heads up on some upcoming program notes here on the channel. Okay, some stuff we've got going on outside of the franchise, I mean. First up, we are rolling out our Haunted Screams Expo coverage as we speak. Yesterday, we dropped our massive walkthrough and cosplay highlights video. Today, we dropped our costume contest and winners interviews video. We've got panels coming from the Elm Street panel with Lisa Wilcox and Beatrice Boppel, the Thanksgiving panel with Alex Armbruster and Karen Cliche, and the Q&A with Costas Mandalore, talking all things Saw. So, our highlights from all 3 of those panels are coming, and as I revealed to you guys exclusively, nobody else knows about it yet, my exclusive one-on-one interview, the highlight for me from Haunted Screams Expo, was my interview with creature performer and just general awesome dude, Troy James. One of my favorite Halloween movies is Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. He plays Jangly Man in that, many other performances he's done. All that's coming from Haunted Screams within the next couple days throughout this week. All that coverage is gonna continue rolling out. Also, at the same time, we've got a number of exclusive brand new video interviews that we're going to be dropping this week and next week, all month really. Some very cool stuff I've got coming your way, starting tomorrow with my interviews with the writer and director Jake Jarvie of the brand new Halloween horror film. It's called Haunt Season. I talked about it last week. You're going to hear me talking about it. You're all going to be talking about it once you see it. It is good stuff, y'all. I'm telling you, it's exactly what you want. It is just a fun slasher horror movie. Takes place entirely on Halloween in a Halloween haunt. Lots of gnarly kills, lots of great costumes, amazing Hallowsphere. It hits digital platforms tomorrow. That's what am I saying? September. Tomorrow, October 8th, it hits digital platforms, and simultaneously tomorrow, my interview with writer-director Jake Jarvie will drop here on the channel. We've also, following that, I've got an interview with 2 of the producers and cast members that you're not going to want to miss as well from that film. Then, looking ahead, later on this week, we've got my exclusive interviews with the cast and showrunner of the brand new horror series Teacup. This is produced by James Wan. It is premiering on Peacock this coming Thursday. 2-episode premiere, and 2 episodes are going to drop every Thursday all this month through Halloween night, October 31st. It's a great show. I've seen all 8 episodes. It's awesome. So I've got those interviews coming your way. This week, I've also got a brand new exclusive interview, one-on-one extended conversation with Rob Capirlozzi. He is the director of a new documentary called Dressing Up Halloween. Check this one out on our main website at HalloweenDailyNews.com when you get a chance. Watch the trailer. It's all about Ben Cooper Costumes, the company, the legacy company that revolutionized Halloween through licensing. It's a great documentary, and we had an amazing conversation about vintage Halloween, modern Halloween, just all things Halloween. You guys are going to love it, especially you guys that are just into all things Halloween itself, like I am and like Rob is. And if you know or care or have any knowledge or interest at all in Ben Cooper, then I think you fit that bill. So all those interviews are coming up within the next couple of days, really. We're going to be dropping new interviews almost every day this month. Down the road, we've got lots of other stuff coming as well. So it's just an amazing time right here at HDN, and in addition to our regular news updates and reports. And one other bit of just news that I want to make sure you guys are well aware of. We have launched another sale. This is our Happy October sale, and it is running now through Sunday, October 13th, okay? And it is on, once again, every single item currently in stock in our online store at HalloweenDailyNews.com/shop. That includes mini Michael Myers masks. We've got a couple Creature from the Black Lagoon masks still in stock. A couple Allison cat masks. We've got Michael and Laurie action figures. We've got all kinds of retro decor from this franchise, from Universal Monsters, from Trick or Treat. We've got Captain Spaulding collectible action figures, all kinds of cool stuff. Check out our online shop, HalloweenDailyNews.com/shop, and use code October now through October 13th, and you will get 10% off your entire order. Everything 10% off right now to celebrate the greatest month on the calendar. So take advantage of that. And the other reason we're running it through the 13th is that way anything ordered there will definitely be guaranteed to be received by October 31st. Although, I would say, you don't want to push it too long, but, you should have another week after that to safely get it if you're trying to get something for this October 31st. But in any case, why wait? If you know what you're doing, just go ahead and go for it. Looks like we have maybe a spammer here in the live chat. We're just going to hide this user. Yeah, I don't know where this person came from. Sorry about that, guys. We'll try to lock him down. Anyway, every now and then we get somebody that is just bored with their life, I guess. So but they want to come harass our live chat. In any case, check out that sale. Use the discount code October, and that's at HalloweenDailyNews.com/shop. I did put the link down in the description of this video. And one more programming note that I'm going to share with you guys exclusively right here. This is a major save the date moment. Of course, we want you here for all of our videos and, of course, all of our live streams. And, of course, we really want you here every week for Michael Myers Monday Live. But next Monday, October 14th, is going to be a very, very special live event, because we are welcoming back to HDN. And for the first time live here on a Monday live stream, our friend, the great, the talented Michael Myers' first ever victim, Judith Myers herself, Sandy Johnson, returns to Halloween Daily, joining us on Michael Myers Monday live 1 week from tonight, Monday, October 14th, at a special early start time of 4 p.m. Eastern. Okay? So that's going to be 1 p.m. for you guys out there on the West Coast. I know it's going to be a little weird, kind of midday. We'll instead of a late night show for you guys, we're gonna be a lunchtime show next week. It's 4 p.m. for us out here on the East Coast. It's going to be 3 p.m. Central Time. That's where Sandy's at, and that is why we're having an special early start time to accommodate our very special guest. So mark your calendars, plan to join me. I will have the live link up. We should have it up either Tuesday or Wednesday of this week, so you can hit that notification button so you don't miss it. It's going to be a great time. It'll be the 2nd October, or the 2nd Monday of October, and man, it is going to be an awesome night to have Sandy here from, of course, the original Halloween, the iconic opening sequence, Michael's first ever victim. I am very excited to have Sandy back on here. We've wanted to have her back on ever since our last video interview, which took place almost 4 years ago. It was way back in early 2021 when I interviewed Sandy for the first time here on the channel. So it's been a minute, and now, we're going to have a whole new conversation. I've got all kinds of new questions I want to follow up with, and of course, with it being live, the big component will be that you guys are going to be able to ask your questions and have your voice be heard and communicate with Sandy live right here. So again, early start time though. We might still have something cool happen later on that evening, but the official Michael Myers Monday live for next Monday will be that 4 p.m. Eastern start time. So mark your calendars for that one. Don't miss it, and stay tuned because there might be yet more announcements of more guests joining us this month to come. But for now, that's the big one. That's a real big one. It's going to be a good time. And Sandy, every time we see her out at a convention or during my previous interview with her, just always just so cool and down to earth and just easy to talk to and has great stories from the set and just her interactions with the fans and her whole story of being away from the franchise for decades and then kind of being found and rediscovered around the 2018 film, and then that effectively brought her back into the franchise, both literally in the film, but also, thematically, spiritually more into the fandom, and now she's doing conventions and all that great stuff. So, very excited to welcome Sandy here next Monday. I know you guys are going to be psyched. Plan on joining me. It's going to be an awesome evening. I just can't say enough about how excited I am. I'm excited about a lot of things because we got a lot going on right now. In addition to all that content that's essentially stuff that's already in the can, or in Sandy's case, scheduled and locked in, we're hitting the road this coming week. You've heard me talk about it before. We are going up to Richmond, Virginia for Nightmare Weekend Richmond, presented by our friends at GalaxyCon. And it's been a number of years since we attended a GalaxyCon Comic-Con, and this is Nightmare Weekend is their horror convention, and we've never done a GalaxyCon Nightmare Weekend horror convention before. So I'm very excited to attend this one. We've never been to the Richmond Convention Center before. It's a whole new venue for us. It's all going to be brand new and shiny, exciting experience for us. And the whole team's going to be out there. Sue, Oziah, we're all three going to be there. We're going to be there all 3 days this coming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, October 11th, 12th, and 13th. And who else is going to be there? Well, they've got a hell of a guest list. Let me just jump over here and show you a little bit of the guest list that we're looking at. The headlining guest is none other than legendary director, composer, auteur, the master of horror, the legend himself, John Carpenter. But that's only the tip of the iceberg. I mean, Carpenter alone is enough to get me to drive 3 hours from our house to Richmond. But my gosh, look at this lineup. They got 3 different Jasons: CJ Graham, Ken Kersinger, and Derek Mears. Art the Clown himself, David Howard Thornton, will be there. And that's Terrifier 3 opening weekend this weekend. So we're going to be hanging with Art himself opening weekend of T3. Man, he is going to be busy this weekend. It's going to be great to see him again. Amy Donald, who I've interviewed and never met in person, of course, played Megan. Can't wait to meet her in person. She's going to be there as well. Legendary Gwar, as we mentioned, of course, John Carpenter. Also coming in from Haddonfield, we've got Tommy Lee Wallace, the lovely Sandy Johnson, speaking of, the great Nick Castle, Lance Guest from Halloween 2, Catherine Mary Stewart, or not from Halloween, but Lance's Last Starfighter co-star, Tom Atkins from Halloween 3, the entire cast of the Monster Squad is going to be there. Most of the cast of the Warriors are going to be there as well. From Rob Zombie's Halloween, also from Haddonfield, Clint Howard, and of course, so many other credits. Our friend Butch Patrick, Eddie Munster himself, and so many more. This lineup is stacked, guys. I am stoked to be going to this. I just spoke to the organizers today and just reconfirmed everything. And yeah, they are excited to have us. We are excited to be there and excited to be covering this event, attending it, covering it for the first time. If you're going to be there, look for us. We're going to be stalking the convention floor, like I said, all 3 days. Don't be shy. Be sure to just say, hey, we watch your channel or we subscribe. Follow you on Instagram, whatever it is. Hey, I'm so-and-so on the channel, or I'm so-and-so on Instagram. And we'll connect it face to face. It'll be awesome. Like I said, we'll have the whole crew, Sue and Oziah, my wife and my son. We're all going to be out there representing HDN. It's going to be a great time in Richmond. As you just saw, great lineup. And if you can't be there, of course, well, you're in luck, because we are going to be there, and you're going to be able to live vicariously through us with all of our extended coverage of this event. I know they're doing a Halloween Q&A panel with the cast on Friday evening. Saturday afternoon is Carpenter's Q&A panel. Also Saturday afternoon will be the Terrifier panel with David. And I'm trying to remember, there was another really notable panel on Sunday that I was making note of, but now I'm blanking on which one that is. But in any case, they just posted the schedule, I think, yesterday, and it's going to be an awesome event. So we got that coming. Let's see. I'm going to take a breath and a swig and check into live chat for a minute. It appears everything is cool in here. Sonia has checked in. What's up? Good to see you. Happy Michael Myers Monday. Thanks for hanging. David Sewer in the house. My man, my main moderator. Thank you for being here, sir. Helping out as always. Appreciate you. Rob Windsor, what's going on, dude? Don has checked in as well. What's up, man? Happy Michael Myers Monday. Tim is in the house. Beth as well. Awesome. Yeah, Andy, that is a great lineup. We go to well, we don't go to as many cons these days as we did a few years ago, honestly. But yeah, this is one of the best lineups I've seen in a while. Unfortunately, they did have a few notable cancellations. Originally, they Damian Leone was going to be there as well, and Amelie McLean, who plays Pale Girl. So the Terrifier contingent was originally a lot stronger. I'm thankful that David is still going to be there. Understandable that Damian might have had to cancel. I'm disappointed that Amelie had to cancel. We had a great conversation a few years ago around the release of T2, so I definitely want to meet her in person at some point. And there was another. Kane Hodder canceled. There was going to be 4 Jasons. Now it's just 3. But I mean, yeah, I mean that lineup just alone, just the Haddonfield reunion is enough. Like I said, to get me there, and then all these other amazing guests. It's a really strong lineup. And the cosplay at these events is usually off the hook, and that's one of our favorite aspects of these events. Yes, Beth loves Halloween movies. Watch them at least once a month. Obsessed. Yes, and Fear Fest, AMC Fear Fest, we reported on this last week. The full schedule was announced last week. It started last week. It's in full effect right now. It's happening, and I guess they were running a Halloween marathon all day because a lot of you guys have been posting about it, that you've been watching Michael Myers Monday on Fear Fest all day. Rob said that it was airing as we speak right now on Michael Myers Monday. So how perfect, how fitting to have in the background. Fall Guy says, great lineup. Someday I should go to one of these cons. Oh, yeah, you got to. But just know, I always tell people this. I recommend everybody, if you were fans like we are, yeah, these conventions are just magical is the only word that ever comes. I say that about the Halloween reunion conventions, the H40 and H45 we went to, but pretty much all of them are magical in their own way. If you truly love this stuff, like we all do. But I also caution, because it will change your life. It'll change your life, meaning that you're going to be addicted and want to go to more and more and more. And it's not always the cheapest thing in the world. Although I'd argue it probably is way cheaper than going to, like Disney World and stuff like that. So there's that. But beware. You're going to have such a great time. It's going to change your life, and you're going to instantly become addicted. Okay. Well, that was actually our first kind of news item of the night, a preview of Nightmare Weekend. But first, I want to backtrack before doing any more news, because I do have a little show and tell to present to you guys this week. And you might have noticed, I don't know, I'm kind of wearing it right now. If you didn't notice, I got me a new shirt. And huge shout out to our friends at Hallow Swag. I put a link to their Instagram in the description of this video. And I shot a quick little video that I'm going to share with you as I unpackaged this shirt earlier today. Hallow Swag reached out to us recently and asked if they could send us a sample of their new Michael Myers design t-shirt. And of course, I said, well, bring it on, of course. And I got just the occasion to debut it. So tonight's wardrobe, Matt's wardrobe tonight, is officially provided by Hallow Swag. And this is their new Michael Myers design. Very fall, very autumnal-esque. So you can get just a little better look at it. I'm going to go ahead and share my unboxing video. It's a very short video. It's just a couple minutes that I shot just earlier this evening. And then we'll come back. And again, I did share the Instagram link to Hallow Swag in the description of this video. You can go there. You can see what other items they have for sale. You can check out their website. I urge you to do so. They got some cool stuff over there, including this Myers. I really dig this design. Check out my unboxing video. I'll still be right here live, lurking in the live chat
meanwhile, and then we'll come back and we'll talk some more. Check it out.
Hey everybody, Matt here with Halloween Daily News, and it is time for another unboxing and unpackaging, I guess we should say, arrived from our friends at Hallow Swag, and this is going to be one of their new t-shirt releases. I believe I just was about to open it and figured let's document this for you guys. So here's the big reveal. I can do it with one hand. Look at that. All right. Right off the bat, I like this Hallow Swag logo here on this t-shirt. Very cool. Halloween swag for all of us for all year. Let's pull it out and see. Alright, here we go. Check this design out. The shape looking menacing. There, you can get a little bit closer, see the detail on that mask. I am digging work. I love all the leaves. I love the pumpkins. I love the how it's pretty much black and white except for a bit of orange. Just a little bit of orange tint there. This is very nice. Very much the autumn vibes that we love here at HDN all year round, and very fitting for the shape, of course, Michael Myers. Well, this is right on time because I'm going to be wearing this during our Michael Myers Monday live this evening. All right, these shirts, these Michael Myers shirts, new for 2024, available now from our friends at Hallow Swag. Check them out. They're on Instagram at Hallow Swag. I love it. I'm going to go try it on now. This is awesome. Thank you, Hallow Swag, for hooking it up, and great job on this design. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below. Until then, I'm Matt Arts for Halloween Daily News. Thank you for watching. Hey everybody, I want to remind you that we have official merch. That's right. Now available in the HDN Spring Store. You can show your love for Halloween every day, all year round, with official Halloween Daily News t-shirts. Many different designs are available, many different styles, colors, all sizes, including the original HDN Classic, our special Triple M Crew design for the Michael Myers Monday regulars out there, and our brand new What Would John Carpenter Do design. All of these are available, like I said, multiple sizes, colors, and styles on t-shirts. And that's not all. We've got other merch available like mugs and stickers and lots of other cool stuff. Check it out now at the merch link in the description of this video. Okay, we are back live and in living color here in your living rooms, your bedrooms, your garages, wherever, your dungeons, wherever you're consuming this live broadcast right now. And we appreciate you being here and letting us be wherever you are. If that makes any sense. I think it does. Beth says he is menacing on the shirt. Yeah, I dig it. I mean, it's a fairly simple design, and yeah, there's not exactly a street sign that says Lambkin Lane. I don't think that I noticed, but yeah, he might as well be on Lambkin Lane. Um, but I dig it. Just especially the color scheme. I like that it's just black and white with just those hints of orange. It's kind of understated. It doesn't hit you over the head with, Michael Myers, blood, and all that. Even though that's fine too sometimes. But this one's a little more for those understated times. A little bit more understated. Anyway. So thanks, guys, for the compliments on the shirt. And again, thank you to Hallow Swag. Shout out to them for hooking us up. Um, yeah, I love it. I love it. Now I got to decide what shirts I'm wearing this weekend to the convention. Of course I'm going to rock some Myers, but it occurred to me I might have to rock some Snake Plissken too, some Escape from New York. We've got a little Escape from New York reunion happening there too between Carpenter, Castle, and Atkins. That's all Escape from New York right there. Um, One of my other favorite Carpenter classics. David, that is insane that somebody found all of the sheriff's jacket, the Haddonfield sheriff's jackets, basically from Kills, from the flashback. That is amazing. Rob's picking up this shirt. All right, there you go. Hello, Swag. See, you're making orders already. Yes, Fall Guy. I knew you'd like this one. Fall Guy loves the fall vibes like I do. I haven't checked out your new Atmospheres video yet, man, but I'm definitely gonna check it out. I enjoy them. Yeah, I enjoy just putting them on in the background when I'm working on stuff sometimes. So I will be checking that out this week. Fall Guy. I appreciate it. Let's see. Josh Baker in the house. What's up? Yeah, Vibes. You know what it's like. I remember I met Halloween Vibes, Josh, at his very first convention at Haunted Screams, and changed your life too, didn't it, man? Yeah, we've all been there. Our first con, Sue and I, we attended our very first con. Um, it's an event that doesn't exist anymore and shall not be named, but it was in Virginia Beach back in 2012, and we attended, and it was amazing. It, like I said, changed our life, and yeah, I can't imagine just saying I'll never go to another one. I mean, we don't go to them as much now. Just because life and stuff, and a lot of it is because my son, he's finishing up high school, and so that kind of uh, ties us locally a little bit more than in previous years where we were a lot more flexible because we were homeschooling him. Now he's finishing his last few years in public school. In any case, that's just one reason. There's other reasons as well, but when we do hit them, it's just always an awesome time. It was a great time at Haunted Screams last weekend or 2 weeks ago, and now it's going to be just another awesome time this coming weekend. And yeah, with that lineup, and then of course the celebrity guests are just a part of it, as you know. I mean, it's the community that makes these events so magical as well, and getting to be around like-minded people like you guys, these gatherings, and just connecting over this stuff that we all live and breathe and love so much. Um, okay, Dave, you just sent the pics in Messenger. All right, I will check them out. Definitely. All right. Another news item since last Monday's live stream. We did talk about this last week, and since then they have gone on sale. You might recall we talked about the new Mondo Nightmare Vessels collectibles, and these are up for pre-order right now. And I've included the link in the description again. These are new soft vinyl Myers figures, and they are very much similar to Mondo's soft vinyl figures of Myers that they already released earlier this year. The difference with these Nightmare vessels is the vessel are these retro packaging. And that includes the actual packaging, the box, and then the actual vessel is what the figures arrive inside. And in this one's case, in Michael's case, being licensed from H2, it is yet another H2 poster pumpkin, guys. That's right, we got another one to get our hands on. And Mondo being Mondo, not only is there the standard version, there's also a glow-in-the-dark variant as well. If you missed our discussion last week, here's a recap of these new Nightmare vessels from Mondo. And this is the very first in the line. It is the officially licensed Halloween 2 Michael Myers Mondo Nightmare vessel. Check it out. Yet another new merch item has been officially unveiled, and this one is from Mondo. And you might remember they released those Japanese-inspired soft vinyl figures licensed from H2 earlier this year, and we've talked about them. Well, now they've taken that design and added some cool retro packaging and making the packaging part of the collectible itself. And they are calling these new this new line Nightmare vessels. So check it out. This is the packaging that they are talking about. Okay, as you can see, guys, we got another poster pumpkin to get our hands on. As if the Spirit Halloween poster pumpkin is not enough this year, we got yet another. Now we'll go over to the official Mondo site here at mondoshop.com. These are, again, soft vinyl figures, and they are licensed from Halloween 2. But the Nightmare Vessels line is all about these new packaging props that they come in, and apparently they that's how they arrive inside. The pumpkin is inside the box, the figure is inside the pumpkin, is the way I understand it. And there you can get a good look at the figure. This is from the official announcement. Mondo says October arrives tomorrow, and we're kicking off our favorite month of the year with a brand new line that combines our obsession with Sofubi and our love for vintage Halloween decorations. And there you can see that poster pumpkin. The announcement continues. We've always thought of packaging as an art form in and of itself, and we've always put a ton of thought and care into ours. Now, we've created a new kind of packaging, a kind that's both tactile and displayable. Packaging that's a sculpted collectible itself. This brand new product category is launching with one killer vessel. And there's the back of the box, available in both standard and Mondo exclusive glow in the dark. The Halloween 2 vessel includes a Michael Myers soft vinyl figure with 3 total swappable portraits, that's what they call the heads, and 2 swappable weapons. And he glows in the dark too if you get that variant. Pre-orders for the first in the new Nightmare Vessels line, the Halloween 2 Michael Myers Nightmare Vessel. Pre-orders begin on Tuesday, October 1st at noon Central Time
That's 1 p.m. out here on the East Coast. So that would make it what's that? 10 a.m. out there on the West Coast, I believe. And as you can see, that pumpkin's 9 inches tall. So pretty good size. Includes the figure, the different heads, the accessories. There's the alternate heads. You got the Ben Tramer and the Blood Tears to choose from. And you got that knife or the needle. The syringe, I guess I should say. And it's going to ship to the U.S. and Canada. Available. First edition of 500 for $105. And I have included the direct product link in the description of this video. Give me your thoughts on this one, guys. I know some of you, I'm pretty sure, already own the figure itself. Do you think this is worth another one? I do. You guys know I love that poster pumpkin image. How much I love it. I mean, I love the spirit one that I finally own, thankfully. Thankful for that. There it is from Mondo. Nightmare Vessel. The first of the Nightmare Vessels. All right, give me your thoughts on that. And if you want to pre-order yours, you can do so. Hit the link down in the description. Yeah, let me know what you think of these. I know a lot of you guys are chiming in. Rob's already ordered his. Beth is about to order hers. I got to order mine. Like I said, this is the year of the Skull Pumpkin, right? I mean, the official H2 Skull Pumpkin. We're getting more Blood Tear stuff, more Skull Pumpkins, and I am here for it. I love it. I love this imagery from H2. It's some of the coolest stuff from H2. It's macabre. It's cool. And just that poster pumpkin. I mean, it's just a classic, iconic, awesome image. Brett says they're pricey, especially if you get both. Just bought the numbered glow-in-the-dark version. Yeah, they are spicy, spicy too. They're pricey at over 100 for sure. David says they have a badass American Werewolf in London coming too. They must have previewed that on the thing with two heads. I have not watched all of that episode yet. I need to. I started it and have not had a chance to finish it, and I've not gotten to hear that interview that they did on that show. But I'm guessing that's where they broke that news, Dave. But that's awesome. What will the vessel be in that one? Just curious. Is it going to be like a wolf's head or something like that? Did they say? I'm just curious. While you guys are chewing on that, did you see this the other day? Bloody Disgusting. Of course, they work with our friends Scout Compton and Daniel Harris through their podcast, the Talk Scary to Me podcast. And, well, they went out to one of our favorite places recently, Spirit Halloween, and did a little spirit, what we call Hallow hunting, store walkthroughs themselves. And it was posted on Bloody Disgusting's Instagram here. I don't know if you guys saw this. I'll try to turn the volume up a little bit so you can hear some of this. If some copyrighted music comes in, I'll have to turn it off. But yeah, they basically, it was kind of cool to see them do what we do so much here. Of course, the Hallow hunting at Spirit Halloween is so much a big part of what we do here on HDN. But check it out. At a certain point, they both actually do don a couple Myers masks. So check it out. So come
scary ones. Oh my god, that is terrifying.
I'm getting hot flashes.
Feel my heart. Can you just get on your knees really
That's the classic E.T. Chewie.
I see Halloween
And
movies in your past.
Now I get why Tyler was so hot all the time.
there we go.
Cute, right? I can see at least 4 found dead, only 1 survivor.
Me, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. That actually looks cute.
So you get the idea. It was just kind of funny to see this, especially both of them trying on a Trick or Treat Studios Myers mask. But yeah, we love these guys, and they're just always having a good time. So this was cool, and of course we love Spirit Halloween. We spend enough time there this time of year, as you guys know, as regular viewers know. It looks like they're picking up their Halloween slippers as well. Anyway, you can see that that full video over on the Bloody Disgusting Instagram page. It's pretty cool. Oh, Dave says it's going to be a werewolf head. Yes. Instead of the skull pumpkin, it'll be a werewolf head. That this one will. Oh, man. That's going to be awesome. Well, man, who are they going to do next? You know, whenever somebody is doing these H2 licenses, I feel like they're working with Universal, and Universal so often has licensed H3 with H2 just when they do those 2-pack DVDs and all that. You know, I gotta wonder, are they going to do an H3? But then how would you decide which of the 3 would be the vessel for H3? I mean, which one would it be, guys? I don't even know. I mean, or would they have to do 3 different vessels? Maybe that's it. 3 figures for H3. You do a Cochrane one, you do a Chalice one, and who would the third one be? I guess Ellie, or maybe an assassin, just one of the nameless assassins, like who Dick Warlock plays, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, those 2 are crazy. They're funny. I thought that was just a funny video when I saw it. That was just cool to share. All right, so the big news story right now, as you might have heard, it being the first Monday in October 2024, and as we speak, as has become an annual tradition, every year, since the launch of Halloween Daily News, as a matter of fact. Little flashback history lesson here. Trivia. What was the very first article that we ever published on HalloweenDailyNews.com? Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. Okay, time's up. I'll tell you. It was about that year's 2012 re-release of John Carpenter's classic 1978 Halloween back into theaters. It was a big deal. It had not been re-released into theaters in many, many, many years. And here it was on the big screen, a chance for many of us to see it on the big screen, maybe for the first time ever. And every year since then, it's happened again and again. Re-released on the big screen. A couple years ago, they started adding Halloween 4 and 5 into it because Compass still controls all of those films and the theatrical rights. And now, here, October 2024, more than 45 years after its initial release, John Carpenter's immortal classic once again returns to theaters, along with the sequels Halloween 4 and Halloween 5, now playing in hundreds of theaters around the world, now through Halloween, October 31st. You can find the full list of theaters, find where it's playing near you at 1978halloween.com, and you can get tickets to see this masterpiece on the big screen the way it's best experienced. I know we've all seen it a million times on a million different screens, and there's really no bad way to experience it, but this is the best. Got the pumping surround sound. You got the Dean Cundy approved theatrical remaster. And as it should be. I mean, I'm sorry, but this film should be re-released every October. It's Halloween, after all. It should be. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it's great seeing Hocus Pocus re-released in the theaters this year, and Nightmare Before Christmas celebrating their big anniversaries, and I love all these other re-releases. Trick or Treat a couple years ago finally got in the theaters because it didn't really get a theatrical release at the time. But this one, of course, it's got to be. It's got to be released every October, and yeah, here's to hoping it always is forevermore, playing in some theater somewhere every single October, no matter what, without fail, from now until the end of cinema, period. You feel me on that one? Crew, I think you do. Hear, hear. Happy Michael Myers Monday. All right, so how many of you, some of you have already commented on this in our previous post, but how many of you are going to be checking this out on the big screen this year, this month? What's up, Dapper Vampire Jack Skellington? Happy Michael Myers Monday to you. Welcome. All right, and I've got one more news item I thought it'd be fun to share with you guys. I did a quick little search and roundup of where each film in the franchise is currently streaming because, unfortunately, they're not all streaming on any one place. It's not like, say, the Star Wars movies where you can go to Disney Plus and there they all are in one streaming platform. And therefore you can't find them on any of the others. This franchise, unless you have a wide assortment of streaming platforms, you're not going to be able to legally stream all 13 movies this month, according to my research. So that's why we here at HDN always advocate and support and encourage you supporting physical media. Okay? I love the digital age as much as anybody, and I have benefited from it. I use it all the time, God knows. But nothing beats the physical media. I own all 13 films. They're all in my living room, in my viewing area right now, and I can walk upstairs and put any of them on at any time, regardless of how many streaming apps I'm paying for or not paying for. Just my little soapbox right there in support of physical media, be it DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, VHS, whatever. Support it, own it, keep it, preserve it forever. It's important. It's part of film history. That being said, a lot of people do consume only through streaming. And a lot of people ask all the time, where can I find the movies? So, as a public service to the Michael Myers Halloween franchise fandom, I present to you our 2024 Michael Myers streaming guide. And just briefly, we're going to run through where you can stream each of the films. And again, they're all kind of spread out in different places. And I might have actually missed a couple spots because there are, quite honestly, a lot of streaming channels, a lot of smaller ones where some of these might be picked up as well. All that said, let's get into this right now. Now, I don't have a proper graphic for this, unfortunately. Pat's watching Halloween on AMC Fairfest right now. Yeah, Rob's got it on. Yeah. Oh, Sam Hain 1981 checked in, says just got tickets for Halloween 78 in San Diego. Nice. That is awesome. So cool. All right. All right. So the streaming guide. Now, again, like I said, I don't have a just a general graphic to support this story. So we're gonna go with the classic for right now. And where is the classic streaming? Well, this one's actually streaming a couple places. Let me pull up my notes here. But we'll start with 78. If you don't own it and you're trying to stream it, the best place to get a hold of it right now is probably the free app, Plex. It's available there for free right now, and that one costs nothing. It's an ad-supported app. Or if you are a subscriber to AMC Plus, they have Halloween 78. They also have Halloween 4 and 5 as well. But we'll get to them. We'll go through the franchise in order. For Halloween 2, and I do, of course, have this amazing graphic queued up for that one. We just don't have the rest ready, but I digress. For Halloween 2, you're going to have to jump over to Peacock. Now, Peacock, of course, owned by Universal Pictures. Universal has released a lot of these movies, and so they've got a lot of them available. They've got Halloween 2. They've got Halloween 3, both Universal releases. They've also got Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills, also Universal releases. Oddly enough, they do not have Halloween Ends. We'll get to that one later, but in chronological order, Halloween 2 and 3 available on Peacock. Peacock's also got Rob Zombie's 2 films as well. Again, it's real weird how these jump around. But if you want part 2 and 3, that's Peacock. Or maybe you're looking for Halloween 4 and 5. Well, for that one, you got to go back over to AMC Plus for those two. That's where you can find, again, Halloween 78, as well as Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, and Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. But what about Curse? What about H2O? What about Resurrection? All of those can be found, believe it or not, on Paramount Plus. Yet another streaming platform. That's right, Paramount Plus has Curse, they have H2O, and they have Resurrection. So if you're keeping track, 78 is on AMC Plus. 2 and 3 are on Peacock. 4 and 5, AMC Plus. 6, H2O, and Resurrection are on Paramount Plus. And that brings us back to Peacock, where you will find Rob Zombie's Halloween remake and Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Also on Peacock, that's where you'll find Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills. You can also find Halloween 2018 over on Netflix. But oddly enough, that's the only one in the franchise available on Netflix. And that leaves only the most recent film, number 13 in this franchise, Halloween Ends. It's not available anywhere on Peacock. It's not on Netflix. It's not on Paramount Plus. It's not on AMC Plus. Where is Ends streaming right now? The only place that I could locate it streaming currently is with a subscription to Starz. Starz. Starz, the cable network. They've got a subscription service. They apparently, at the moment, October 2024, had the exclusive streaming rights to Halloween Ends. Apparently. Um, are they purposefully, they meaning producers, rights holders, purposely, is Universal trying to keep this one from audiences this year, maybe? Because they just don't want to hear more negativity about it from certain corners of the fandom, possibly. I have no idea. Again, I mean, Peacock's got all of the other Universal released films. 2, 3, 18, Kills. It makes all the sense in the world they would have Ends as well, but they don't. And yet it makes little sense that they would have the Rob Zombie films, which were not released or distributed through Universal Pictures, and yet they do. So, as usual, how any of these rights work with this franchise is about as confusing as just, a bowl full of spaghetti, I think. I have no idea how or why any of that works. It never really makes much sense. But that's where you can stream all 13 movies right now, this month, as of this recording, on Michael Myers Monday night, October 7th, 2024. If you know of other places where these films are available and streaming this month, please drop a comment down below or here in the live chat right now and give us your input. I'd love to update this guide if needed. And of course, let me know how you're going to be consuming these films this month. I know many of you already are. Some of you have it on AMC on Fear Fest right now as we're speaking, which is awesome. That you've got literally Loomis and Lori in one ear and me in the other one. I feel honored. Thank you. There's nobody else I'd rather share your headspace with. My fellow Haddonfielders. But yeah, let me know how you're going to be consuming these. Myself, I'll be watching my physical discs like I do every year when I watch these films. That being said, I mean, I do, I'll put it on Fear Fest sometimes. Of course, we finally cut the cable in the last year, so we don't even have like basic cable anymore. All we do is have the streaming apps nowadays. That's a whole nother story. So I don't have Fear Fest itself, but that's another story. But yeah, I'll be popping in, and if you want to know exactly, I mean, I own the 4Ks of 78 and the recent trilogy. That's the format I'll watch them in on 4K. The rest I own on Blu-ray. And my best copies from the other ones, for the most part, are all from that epic 15-disc Blu-ray set, which at the time was the Ultimate Collection. And you'll recall that was released, I believe, about 9 years ago. And man, what an epic collection that was. It's still my favorite, probably. Well, it is my favorite box set of these films. And that's the one I pull from to watch all the movies, other than the recent trilogy or my 4K copy of 78. So there you go. That's how I'm watching them this October. As for what order I am watching them, what night I'm watching them, yeah, you'll have to check with me another time for that. Haven't figured that out yet. Every year is different, though. Probably watch some of them before this weekend, honestly, before going up there and seeing Carpenter and Castle and Tommy Lee Wallace and all those guys. I mean, it's going to be awesome. I know I keep talking about that, but you can probably tell I'm a little bit excited for this weekend. And again, it's a new convention we've never attended before. It's just a lot of excitement. Yes, David said Halloween 18 is on Netflix. Yes, that is the one that's on Netflix for some reason. Emily is checked in. First time here. Halloween is my favorite movie franchise. Do you talk about any other movies? Oh, yeah, we talk about all kinds of stuff on here. Anything Halloween related. But here on Michael Myers Mondays, now our Monday night live streams, this is our dedicated time to really let our Myers fandom flags fly highest. But yes, here on the channel, oh, absolutely. We talk about all the Halloween movies. I've got great interviews with dropping tomorrow with a brand new Halloween movie that also drops tomorrow on digital called Haunt Season. So, yes, welcome Emily, welcome home. Happy Michael Myers Monday, happy Halloween. Hope you'll hang out, join us, and yeah, see what we're all about here. Got a great, fun community. Teen Wolf says, definitely wonder if there's ever going to be a time when Universal runs out of material for merch based on H2. Are you kidding? I don't think so. Runs out of merch options? I mean, we haven't had a Michael Myers toothbrush yet, have we? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. That'll be a poll question one night. Like, come up with your wildest officially licensed item. Yeah, I don't know. Speaking of poll questions, let's do some poll results right now. You'll recall last week we were talking about endings to the movies, and specifically the original unused ending to Halloween Ends, as revealed to us during our recent Triple M Live appearance of Christopher Nelson here. And so, inspired by that conversation, I posed last week the question in our poll, what is your favorite ending of all the Halloween movies? Just the ending. This was also inspired by our ranking of the endings that we did on Brett Patrick's show on that horror movie podcast last Sunday. And so, having already ranked my favorite endings for the show and given them to you guys in a condensed form last week, I figured let's make that the poll question last week. So that's what we did. And I put my top 5 up as your options, and then you're always welcome to make comments. So we're going to go over here to the results, and pretty overwhelming, not too surprising. Halloween 78 easily takes first place with 65% of the votes. And looks like we got about a little over 350 votes this week. A little over 360. In second place is Halloween Kills with 16%. That's a distant second place, but I'm very stoked personally to see Kills rank so high. I love the ending to Kills. I think it's brutal. And the most Michael triumphant. Like, to me, Kills is the most Michael triumphant movie of them all. I mean, arguably he's triumphant in other ones, but I don't think as much as in Kills. All right, these other ones are real close down here at the bottom. In third place with just 8% is the ending to Halloween 2. Fourth place, 6% H2O, and third place with just 5% the H4 ending. Man, the people that voted in this do not love the H4 ending as much as I do. I love it. We got a couple comments. At Earl Leary says it was the boogeyman. As a matter of fact, it was. Camera shows us where Michael fell to his death, revealing you can't kill evil. Dr. Loomis looks out into the dark night, wondering who Michael is. Camera, yeah, he's describing the end of 78. It's perfect. Yes, it's perfect. Horror Film Aficionado says 4 has the best opening of any horror movie, so perfect. Hard to argue with that, but yeah, that'll be another thing. I'd like to rank the openings now. But yes, H4 will once again make the top 5 easily, if not the number 1 spot, for sure. And let's see, Jesse Pacheco 7981 says, in all honesty, I loved H4 because the location it was filmed at when they were filming it. I was about 3 blocks away as a young kid where they did the corner store where Jamie went to go pick out the costume and she saw Michael. But I do really love Halloween Kills. This is probably my all-time favorite one. I like all that stuff. And yeah, Kills is awesome, man. Kills is awesome. I just keep, yeah. 2 comments from Matthew Carbone 2108. Are they making a new movie soon? And I don't want David Gordon Green or Blumhouse involved. Well, Matthew, thank you for your comments, but that has nothing to do with this particular poll. But thank you for participating nonetheless. All right, now we're not going to launch a new poll this week. And you're like, what? Why? I'm so disappointed. No, the reason is I'm actually thinking ahead, planning ahead. I so rarely am having a foresight to be able to do that. But I'm thinking ahead because next week I know we're going to be with Sandy, and that is going to be our focus of the show. And as such, I know we're not going to get to doing poll results next week. And by the time we get to the following week, if we don't have a guest that week, which we may, and we go to do poll results, by then it'll be 2 weeks old. We will have forgotten all about it. So in other words, if I launch a poll tonight, it's go out there into the poll universe and get all these great results and comments that will never be discussed here. And I don't want to leave it like that. So to avoid that, we're just not even going to launch a poll this week. What we are going to do is remind you to save the date for next week to be here for our live with Sandy Johnson. All right, let's check on some comments. We're going to do a couple shout outs, and then we're going to get ready to cut out of here in just a few. Pat's going to check to see if they're making the Myers beer this year. Nice. Andromeda's going to see it on the 23rd. Going to see Halloween on the big screen. Nice. Yeah, how many of you guys are definitely going to see it this month? Pizza Boy Brewing does the Halloween beer, according to David. Nice. Fall Guys been to Penny's Garage, the location in Utah from H4. Nice. Epic. Had a cup of coffee in it and in the middle of nowhere. Oh, man, that's cool. Yeah, Rob's going to check with his beer guy to get the Myers. Yes. Get your beer guy on it. There you go. Yeah, and anybody wants to send me some Myers beer to sample, we're here for that as well. You know, we're just doing our duty, and we're happy to do a proper review and sampling. If anybody wants to send us any Myers or otherwise Halloween pumpkin-related beer, we're here for that as well. Just putting that out there. Is that how that works? Let's see here. Andromeda wants a Michael Myers pillowcase. Well, they got them. They got to have them. Right? They've got them out there, don't they? Have we seen that? They got pillows. I guess that's... I mean, they've certainly got Michael Myers pillows. No shortage of those. But specifically a pillowcase to put on your... Maybe a whole bedroom set. Have they done that yet? They've done the undergarments now. They've done robes and flannels. I don't know. That might be an item that hadn't been done yet. Andromeda said the lady next to her last year watching it wouldn't shut up. She told her to shut up. Don't disrespect Carpenter that way. That's right. Yeah, I mean, why are you going to go through all the trouble? I mean, if you want to talk through it, do that on your own couch at home. I mean, I just told you where it's streaming. You can, and that one I think might be the only one streaming for free, actually, on that Plex, I believe. Oh, David says it's lemon. It's nasty. Yeah, I don't know about that. Emily just bought 3 of the Michael Myers animatronics, are you saying? 3 of them? Animatronics for your house, really? Damn, you got 3. That's awesome. All of the same one? 3 of the or 3 different ones? Yeah, now I'm curious. I want to see your setup. Damn. Hell yeah, Emily. Let's see. Teen Wolf says Halloween Ends might be too soon to release. I know on TV it takes like 5 to 6 years. True. That's very true. It might be because it's so recent. That's why it's not very easily streamable right now. Drama says a Michael Myers body pillow. There you go. Yeah. Now that I don't know that you mean like a life size one. Yeah. Because we saw some of those this year. They had where was it? At Home, I think, had like a kind of a life-size skeleton pillow. So you're talking about that with Myers. Well, I could see that happening. Just as I'm saying that, I'm envisioning it. Somebody's gonna make it. Somebody's gonna make it. Somebody like At Home or Michaels is gonna sell it next year. They're gonna have it. It's gonna be a hot item. Could you imagine that? Like a 6.5 foot pillow, life-size Michael Myers pillow, though, that you, oh man, that's $1 million idea right there. That is $1 million idea right there. Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. All right, while you're doing that, let's do a couple shout outs, some social shout outs for Michael Myers Monday. We like to do this every week. Just a couple random shout outs from all the various socials, people just using the Triple M hashtag. Sometimes they'll tag us, sometimes it's just something we see in our feed. There's no way to share them all, to repost them all, or much less to give them all shout outs here on Monday night, but we always like to do a couple. So tonight we're going to start it off over on good old Instagram. This comes from our friend at I Wish I Had You All Alone 23. She is an awesome Laurie Strode cosplayer. But look here this week, shaking it up a little bit. Amy is killing it with her Allison Black Cat cosplay. Speaking of ends. She says this is her costume for Halloween this year. I love it. And we have 2 more of those masks in stock right now in our shop that you can get 10% off of using code October right now. We only got 2 of them left, so get them now. Actually, I think we only got 1 left because I think Sue listed 1 on eBay. So you better act quick if you want it. It's the last one in the house. This one comes from Small Town Weirdo, also over on the old IG. Now, that's some coveralls right there. Jumping over to the, the former Twitter. This is posted by Boss302TTV. Says, Happy Michael Myers Monday. Hope your weekend was just as amazing. Let's tackle this week with some motivation. You've got this. And there he is. Let's tackle this week like this. This is all of us waking up saying it's Monday, it's October, it's the first Michael Myers Monday of October, right? over on the threads, check out this thread from Kit Moon Zombie. Says, happy Michael Myers Monday, watching the Run Michael Run marathon on AMC Fear Fest. Speaking of which, just missing my beloved. Can't wait till he gets home. Hell yeah. A lot of people watching Fear Fest today, enjoying Michael Myers Monday. And shout out to AMC and Fear Fest for programming a Michael Myers marathon on Michael Myers Monday. How perfect is that? This is posted by Shop and Shell, says Slay, and they are a apparel company, and she's showing off their new Myers t-shirt. Check it out. If you can't see underneath that Myers logo, which is done kind of like the Miller Beer logo. I believe that's the reference. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's supposed to kind of look like Miller Beer, which, speaking of beer, their logo was the High Life, I believe, and this shirt is Myers, and what it says there under that Myers red logo is the words Knife Life instead of Miller High Life. It's the Myers Knife Life. And now we're going to jump over to the good old Tick and the Talk. This one's posted by Kelsey at It's Kelsey, and she says, just a girl in love with Michael Myers. To which I say, aren't we all, Kelsey? Aren't we all? And one more shout out for this week from the old Tick and the Talk. This is Johnny Ghoul Bloody. He's also always posting awesome Michael Myers Monday content every week. We see your posts, Johnny. And here he's in some Halloween party vibes because, again, it is the first Monday of October. So let's go, people. Let's do this. It's Halloween. And after we felt like Michael getting out of bed in that previous clip, how many of us were dancing around like this 5 minutes later after getting just a little bit of caffeine in us? Huh? Yeah, this was me this morning. You guys? This was me. How about you guys? No? All right. There we go. That is this week's shout outs for Michael Myers Monday. Tag us in your socials like a lot of you guys do, and you never know, you might be featured here on a Triple M live show. And look, thanks to you guys for being here tonight, as always. Thanks for helping weed out that spammer earlier this evening. I don't know what happened there. We had one during one of our pre-recorded premieres the other day as well. So appreciate y'all helping out with that. And of course, David Suber, my main moderator, man, helping out all of our channel members. You guys, your support is so valuable to us. We appreciate you. I want to do more for you guys. So let us know what we can do to make your $5 a month even more worth it. I want to do more of that stuff. I'm going to do another giveaway soon. We're going to do stuff like that. And again, look for all of this exciting stuff we've got coming this week and all month, including these interviews, our Haunted Screams coverage, our upcoming Nightmare Weekend coverage, and of course, next Monday, the big one with the icon of Halloween 78, Judith Myers herself, Sandy Johnson. Teen Wolf says, Matt, maybe we can do like a questioner interview with the guys in the club, like getting to talk about our favorite Halloween movies and memories. Yeah. Yeah, that could be cool. Halloween 2 is on now on Fear Fest. Andromeda's going to pop ends in tonight. Good choice. Yes, Rob. Yes, be here. It is going to be a good time with Sandy next week. I mean, those of you that have met her, just know how just cool she is, down to earth, very just easy to speak to and talk to, and just she puts me at ease because she seems like a calm person, just to be around. So I think it's going to be a fun night. Um, I expect a good crowd. Again, it'll be interesting going on that early in the day, but I'm excited for it. I think we should shake it up every now and then here. It's become tradition over the last 4 years that Triple M is a late night experience, and I dig that. But, I do recognize that we could probably have a much bigger audience if we were to do this a little bit earlier in the day sometimes. So we'll see how that feels. Again, for some of you, especially out there on the West Coast, it's going to be like really early for you guys, which will be weird for you guys, but I'm stoked. It's going to be a great time. Thanks, Pat. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll definitely have to do it again over on your podcast for sure. Yeah, if you guys aren't checking out Pat's work over on his channel, he has some awesome Myers content. Go check out that Halloween Movie Collectors channel if you haven't already. And we appreciate you, Pat, and Fall Guy, and Rob, and Andromeda, all of our illustrious channel members. Rob, Brett. I know I'm missing some of you guys. I know Blake was in here earlier. And again, our non-members too. Don't think we don't love you as well. All you guys, Teen Wolf, Jenny, uh, Darlene, Josh, Vibes, so many of you guys. Beth, welcome. Again, hopefully you enjoyed your evening here with us. Yes, Jenny, next week's going to be Judith Myers night. It's going to be, it's going to be a special Michael Myers Monday next week. Yeah, I think we're going to have to change it up. Make it Judith Myers Monday next week, right? I think we might have to, right? A JMM. JMM next week. Judith Myers Monday. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Here she is. Judith Myers Monday. Next Monday, October 14th, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. out west, 3 p.m. Central. And if you're in the UK or Australia or wherever you may be watching from, I can't calculate the time right this second, but hopefully you might even be able to join us as well at this special early time. I anticipate we might get some viewers that, this hour doesn't really work with their schedule, and maybe they'll be joining us for the first time. So let's show them how we do things here. Meaning, let's show them a good time. Let's show them respect and kindness so that they'll come back, and let's show them a good time. And most of all, though, let's show Sandy a good time so that she'll enjoy herself and she will come back and hang out with us some more. So lots of exciting stuff coming all this week. First up, next week, first thing is going to be my interview with Jake Jarvie, writer-director of the new Halloween horror movie Haunt Season. It drops on VOD tomorrow. Watch my interview with Jake. Then, well, if you don't want to see the movie already, watch the trailer right now at HalloweenDailyNews.com. if you haven't. And that's probably going to make you want to watch the movie. Then watch my interview with Jake tomorrow, and that's really going to make you want to watch the movie if you don't already. And then you'll be able to watch it on digital tomorrow night. Then we've also got interviews with the producers and cast following that. We've also got the Teacup cast and showrunner coming this week. We've also got the Dressing Up Halloween Ben Cooper documentary filmmaker interview coming up very soon as well. And we've got awesome stuff beyond that coming next week and through the rest of this month. Tons of cool stuff happening. I'm glad you guys are here for it. There's nobody else I want to share all this with, and I'm so excited to share it all with you, both the adventures to come and the footage we've already captured from the adventures we've already had. All of it, very excited to share with you guys, and nobody else I'd rather do this with. So, thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. It's been awesome. It's been real. You guys are the best. I don't care what anybody says. This is the best online community there is on YouTube, anywhere. You guys rock. Happy Michael Myers Monday, everybody. We'll see you next week with Sandy Johnson. It's going to be an epic night. Mark your calendars. Like I said, I will have the live link up either tomorrow or Wednesday at the latest, because I want to have it up and all that done before we even leave town this weekend for Richmond. It's going to be a good time. I'm very excited. Can you see I'm excited? It's going to be a great time. All right, guys. Thank you for everything. Happy Halloween. Happy October. Until the next one, I'm Matt Arts for Halloween Daily News. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for hanging out. And of course, happy Michael Myers Monday. Good night, Haddonfield.